All right, this week I want to talk about a book that I enjoyed recently called Winning Through Intimidation. So, as the book sounds funny, right, as a title, it sounds like it's sort of like a bully's blueprint of how to win. And of course, we can judge a book by its cover or we can judge a book by its title, and sometimes we're wrong on both. So with Winning Through Intimidation, even the author walks you through how he has made a couple title changes because some people complained to him that the book wasn't, that it was titled incorrectly, that it made it seem like it was about bullying your way to the top. And, so he went to another title that just wasn't as impactful. And so he came back full circle to Winning Through Intimidation. So I want to be, rebellious and maybe bold enough to say that if I had an adjustment to make to the book title, it would be Winning Despite Intimidation. Right? That is, and this will make sense to you when you get to the end of the book. So all that to say, getting into the review and the recap of Winning Through Intimidation, the author, I believe Robert Ringer is his name, is a real estate broker who you could say in his earlier days as a real estate broker, he got punked, right? That's the best way I can put it. He had, combination of some mentors and business deals that went south, that went sour. And he just got tired of being pushed around by these subtle intimidation tactics from his cohorts and superiors. And at some point, he got hip to the game. And he calls, the days that he went through the process of getting his money stolen and deals closed in his face without him getting any money from them. He called that the days of going through Screw You. Okay, aka Screw University. And he calls, he has names for the different characters that have influenced his conclusion in his lessons about Screw You. One of the big ideas that you'll get and that I kind of had to realize and revisit was the jungle-like nature of business. And in comparison to the altruistic intentions that we all have, I am embarrassingly guilty of this. I'm embarrassingly guilty of going into business deals, business meetings, business opportunities with this heart that just feels like people should know that I'm the good guy here. I'm good-hearted. I don't want to steal anyone's money. I just want what's good, better, and best for everyone. Okay? And let me tell you, Robert Ringer was like that too until he realized that it is a dog-eat-dog world out here. Okay? This is one of the conclusions that he comes to, and he has about 3 or 4 theories in here about how to deal with it. And one is the I guess you could say it's a theory, but it's also a practice of just simply not being so attached to any business deal that you can't say next, right? Just starting off with that philosophy that there's no business deal. Listen, if you put in 18 hours on it or 3 months and the deal goes left, next. Don't get caught up in, man, I can't believe this deal fell apart. I can't believe this venture isn't. Nope, next. And the same thing applies, as he implies, to our personal lives. Relationship didn't work out, next. Someone showed up the way that you didn't think they would show up, next. Someone didn't return your phone call the way you thought they should, next. And that spirit and that, intentional way of being is one of the, core principles. And so in essence, by the end of the book, you will develop a psychology, a philosophy, and hopefully, and this is the best part, a posture that can win through intimidation. Now you see why the book kind of throws people off. Because ultimately what Robert does in this book is he walks you through all of his failures, or a good chunk of his failures, the types of people that he met that were intimidating, and what he had to do to become intimidation proof. And maybe that's another book title, right? I forgot to mention that. Intimidation proof, right? Secrets to being able to get whatever you want and not be intimidated. That could be the new book title. But if you know Robert or have seen Robert somewhere, just to let him know to send me a nickel for every book sale with that new title. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Just, it's written in such a fun way. Stories, characters, you name it. You'll find yourself laughing at some points and maybe even cringing at other parts. So I love the book. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. I'll leave the link below for you to get access to your copy of it below in the description section. And that's that. All right. Looking forward to catching up with you soon in the upcoming book reviews.